Hello YouTube, let's play some chess. Playing with the white pieces, going for d4. Hoping for a Jobava London. And my opponent is taking his time on move 1. But I don't mind. That's some free time for me. And by the looks of it, we're gonna have a Jobava London. Okay, maybe not the main variation, but this can still transpose after this. But this is actually an interesting line. And I like e4 here. Now usually these lines are with the knight there. I think this is all right. And let's just develop. See what he wants to do. His queen is defending this. It is a backwards pawn. Maybe I can attack it already. Knight here, then this maybe. So let's see how he wants to defend this. And it's a bit slow, but I think it does the job. Right, takes, takes, takes. Maybe takes with bishop. Could also throw in a check. Because I don't mind a queen trade. It helps me develop my pieces otherwise. Although this is hanging in the end, so maybe I shouldn't have done that. Yeah, now I can still take here. But I guess he can take here. Then I take this. So yeah. There's that. He should probably take here now or something, but then he's lost a piece. And if this comes with check. Yeah, so we did lose a piece here. I think this should be safe. Though I guess he might be winning my queen. Maybe this is better for me then. Or this. Rook takes. And this or something. Could also consider this. Bishop being pinned. Let's go for that actually. Oh, but then he can take my knight. So this. Rook here. Knight here. He wins back the piece anyway. So I could just grab a pawn. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. Don't think I can save the piece here, so. Now he might have some shenanigans over here. But that's interesting. Now he lets me save my bishop because he has a check. Then this. This. Then I take here. This might work. Don't know why he didn't take my bishop there. Or maybe my knight has an in-between move. He still has this. And I'd have to take with a pawn. But I guess I'm up a piece, so that should be fine, I hope. Maybe just taking now. And then going here. Maybe I could consider castling queenside. As weird as it looks. I think that's actually alright. Because I'm threatening this as well now. And my king is not so safe. But I am up a piece. So that's what I'm playing for. Goes there. Guess I can attack his queen. Defend it. Probably what I should do. Now he could come in here. No, that's defended by the bishop. So again, any discovery is not too scary because at the very least I can take his queen first. Yeah, now I have time to move my queen. Or to maybe take here and go here or something. Could also consider going here. And he comes in here. This is also a safe square. Let's go for that. So this is still well defended. He has a check here, but my king can just move. Feel like that's not too dangerous. Maybe he wins this pawn. Yeah. Then I'm getting some quick development. And being up a piece, losing a pawn is not the worst. And I'm even up a piece and a pawn, so... And there's still this and this he needs to think about. Yeah, so he does go for that. Question is, where do I want my king? Probably here. So yeah, this is not too scary for me. I'm just gonna develop, put a rook here. Should be alright. Could consider this now to go here. Okay, just a rook here can never be bad. This doesn't really come with a threat, I believe. Like this, I can just move my queen. And maybe he's aiming for this pawn at some point, but yeah, maybe this is a threat now. He takes, takes. Maybe. Yeah, just here probably. And here I can just take it. I feel like that's the easiest. Yeah, the bishop is still defended by the rook. Knight is defended twice. This pawn is defended. This I can take, like I said. And if he's going for that pawn, that's just a pawn, I'm up a piece. So I might even just give it to him, saying, okay, if you want to trade queens, that's fine. It's an endgame with an extra piece for me. So let's go for that and hang my other rook. That's not what I want to do. So maybe this, and just force a queen trade like that. Because this, I can take the pawn here. That looks too scary. And here I'm saying, if you want to trade queens, that's fine. Because I'm up a piece. And so we do. And this should be good for me. Could go here. He's maybe gonna double up rooks. But I can defend. And yeah, with the extra knight, that should be winning for me. And maybe like this. This maybe now. Keep harassing the pawns. He needs to defend with a rook now if he wants to keep the pawns or counterattack. He goes for that. Now we have some more threats, which he stops, but then still I can go for this and then attack this pawn. So I think that's what I should do. Could consider going for this pawn as well. This is probably easiest. Maybe that even. Yeah. So let's see. And if I win some pawns and I'm already up a piece, then this should be game over for him, yeah. So yeah, basically forcing the rook trade. Because otherwise I win another pawn. And then I'd have a passed pawn. Okay, I guess I'm winning another pawn. Yeah, he should keep rooks on because that's his only counterplay he has, but it's not gonna go very well for him, I think. Let's try and bring my knight into the game. Yeah, again, a rook trade is not a problem. Okay, I guess he wants to bring his rook here. Then I have this. Could also just start pushing my pawn. Because he can't bring the rook here now. Knight is defending. And he has a 3-on-2 on this side, but I have a knight. I can at the very least sacrifice it if I want to. So yeah, probably just this. Now with the check, I'm just gonna move my king probably. Maybe I can block with the knight. No, he doesn't have a check. Maybe he wants to come in like this, but I have this. So yeah, he's trying, which fair play to him. So yeah, let's start bringing my king. Guess just as far as that goes. Yeah, and his king can't come in. I can push my other pawn, for example, which is probably easiest. Yeah, 3 against 2, but I have an extra knight here. His rook is stuck defending the pawns on this side. His king can't help. Maybe like this, his king can come in, but still, my pawns are quicker. So this should be game over. But he's trying. And of course, you can't blame him. Okay. So yeah, let's escort the pawn. This is not scary, can just take twice. This check doesn't do much, can just bring my king up. I'm gonna promote and he can sack his rook. Then this can still promote and this is still defending here. So it's completely winning. He keeps trying. And also my rook is still defending here if I need it, so. And after this, if he sacrifices his rook, I can sacrifice 2 pieces here even just to promote this if I want to, so. He really doesn't have anything here. Yeah, that's just delaying matters. Guess he could take here as well if he wants. But if check, I'm gonna promote. And he needs to give up his rook. And then this pawn is basically free to promote afterwards. And these pawns are not going anywhere. He's still trying somehow. And fair play, I might blunder or something, but in this position it's even difficult to find a blunder, so yeah. And this pawn is promoting and yeah, he has nothing over on this side, so. Let's just take. And I guess just take to not give him any counterplay. Just go here. If the pawn ever pushes, I can take it. And this is gonna promote. So now all his threats are definitely gone. If he even had some. Might be time to resign now. Yeah, and there he goes. Okay, so let's go to the game review. Quite a nice game, I think. Let's see, engine says 88.6 accuracy. That's quite good. Yeah, so here, queen e2 is best. Yeah, I don't really know this position. Yeah, queen f3, immediately going for the pawn. But here already, I'm just much better, and this wasn't necessary. I should have just taken the pawn. Yeah, knight takes d5 is just completely winning. I tried to be fancy and then realized he has this move, and luckily I can still take here, but I know things can get messy, and this probably should be fine. Wait, this happened in the game, right? Oh no, it happened like this. And then here, our castles here is the best move. Because now if he takes, I take back with check probably. Yep. If he takes here, I win the queen. Yeah, I saw that in this position. I didn't even play it because I played it here. And this was already still winning, and here king b2 was also fine. I felt like attacking the queen just to make sure there's no discoveries. And this was best. Yeah, and here just forcing the queen trade is good because I just have a lot of play. Trading rooks, winning a pawn. And I don't know why he played on here. Like all the way there was nothing. I'm just gonna quickly take a look, but yeah, my advantage just keeps slowly growing. And here is still trying. Yeah, no, it's mate in 6. Don't know if I would have found that, but yeah, just promote to a queen I made afterwards. It's easy enough. So he resigned. Pretty nice game. Let me know what you think, and thank you for watching. Bye bye.